Hello. That was a very long shopping trip with Sarah and Mark. They bought enough food for a whole month. To help you navigate a large supermarket, let's look at the words they used for different sections and how we measure food. Let's start in the produce section. This is where you find fresh fruits and vegetables. A sack versus a bag. Sarah chose a 10-pound sack of potatoes. A sack is usually a very large, heavy bag made of strong material. Heads of broccoli. We don't say 3 broccolis, we say 3 heads of broccoli to describe the whole piece. A pint versus a carton. Small fruits like blueberries come in a pint, a small plastic box, while strawberries often come in a larger carton. Mark and Sarah then went to the dairy aisle. In the dairy aisle, you find things made from milk. Gallon. In the U.S., milk is often sold in a gallon, about 3.7 liters. A tub. Yogurt or butter often comes in a tub, a round plastic container with a lid. Shredded versus block. You can buy a block of cheese and cut it yourself, or buy it shredded, already cut into tiny pieces. Now, let's look at the meat section and the deli. Lean. Sarah wanted lean turkey. Lean means the meat has very little fat and is healthier. Deli counter. This is a special desk where a worker slices meat or cheese specifically for you. You can ask for it to be thinly sliced. A pound. In many English-speaking countries, meat is weighed in pounds instead of kilos. 1 pound is about 450 grams. Sarah mentioned pantry staples. Staples are basic foods you always keep in your kitchen, like flour, sugar, rice, and pasta. Store brand versus name brand. The name brand is a famous company, like Coca-Cola. The store brand is made by the supermarket and is usually much cheaper. Whole grain. Sarah wants whole grain bread because it has more fiber, which is good for your digestion. Finally, let's talk about the checkout. This is a fast line for people with only a few items, usually 10 items or less. Conveyor belt, the moving rubber floor where you place your food. Fragile, items that break easily, like eggs or glass bottles. Insulated bag, a special bag that keeps cold food cold while you drive home. You are doing an amazing job. That was a lot of new information. Before our next part, try to think, what are the staples in your kitchen? Do you buy the store brand or the name brand? I will see you in the next part for our questions. Doors, your key to English without limits.